Yeah, Silent Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9-hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laughs in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mark. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What the business is? How is everybody doing today? It is a wonderful Memorial Day Monday. And before we get started, let's just make sure that we send some gratitude, some appreciation, some love to every last one of our armed service members, because yes sir, is about all right. So salute to all the soldiers around the world that are protecting our borders to keep us safe. And well, I mean, let's be quite honest. Thank you for letting us talk our shit. Because I believe in my Second Amendment right, but I am not going to war for nobody. I will go to war for mine. But so that's why we appreciate you, armed service men and women. So hey, salute. Hey, thank you for tuning in to another episode of I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition. It's episode 317. And yes, you see it in the title, ECF Game 7 Reactions. I am your host, Wild Carmar. You see my beautiful face. You see my partner, Jersey boy MJ. How you doing, bro? How's everything?
I'm alive, bro. I'm alive, man. I'm here for another day.
Hey, you know how we get down. Hey, man. Hey, when we alive, you know, it's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. So
yeah, some scary shit, but we alive. You know what I mean?
Oh, no doubt. But like you said, could be worse. You know.
Yep.
So,
things could have turned out worse too. You know.
Oh yeah. So can't really complain too much about not a lot, but as always, y'all know the deal. Let's give some love and a shout out to my guy Silent Hill 40 Water, Silent Hill TDS. You see on the bottom of your screen, Hitchhikers on YouTube. That's it. That is his YouTube channel. He is the great artist that created the great intro for this podcast, and I definitely want to give him a shout out. Shout out Let's Talk Sports. We simulcast with them, and y'all know where to find us. I.O.W. Sports 1 on Twitter, Casey Wildcard Mar on Twitter, Jerzey Boy MJ on Twitter. I.O.W. Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, YouTube channel. That's all there. But let's get down to business, man, because it's Memorial Day weekend, and I don't know about y'all, but I've been waiting to see what MJ is going to bring tonight. I've been waiting because, he kind of told me over the weekend. He's like, "Yo, I just wait. I got some more jerseys lined up for you down the pipe, and it's gonna be some hitters." And so I've been pondering on my head, my mental all weekend. I'm like, man, what is MJ gonna do? So before we get to the Jersey Boy MJ reveal, give us some clues, man. What we got? What we got, dog? Huh?
We have a Hall of Famer. We have a all-time greatest of the great all times, but not his original team. Not his original team. I know where
you're going. So Hall of Famer, great of the great, but it's not his original team.
Correct.
I'm gonna go Reggie White. Anybody out there got some guesses? So Hall of Fame, is it a Giant?
Nope, non-Giant.
Non-Giant.
I'll tell you when I'm gonna go on the run of Giants.
All right. Hey, Evan, man, shout out Evan. Yes. Evan, Evan put up a post about steaks. So it was rare, and medium, mid-well, and well done. And he was like, the question was, what temperature would you like your steak? Me, I go rare, mid-rare, medium. Anything past medium, I think you're a zombie. I'm just being quite honest. Mid-well and well done, I don't think you... Matter of fact, I don't think you should be allowed to buy a steak if you get it mid-well or medium. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm not sorry. Fuck it. If you get a steak past mid-well, if you get a steak mid-well and well, I think you're a zombie, and you shouldn't be allowed to buy steaks, because at that point you just killed all the moisture and juice out of that thing. If you want to eat a beef hockey puck, just say that, and I'm pretty sure they can find some part of the cow they could turn into a hockey puck, and you can eat away at that shit. Proud New York Jets fan, shout out to the big homie Nick Shine. Hope he's feeling better after that. That sex change he had to get done. He says it's an ACL injury, but we know what it is.
Breast implants. or breast reduction.
He said, give him them hints again, MJ. Give him them hints again.
Hall of Famer.
He's
an all-time greatest of the great, but not his original team.
Yeah. To me, that has
Lamar says Reggie White.
Yeah, I gotta go with the good Reverend, man. That sounds like a good Reverend, a Reverend of defense type of situation right there. So,
any guess, Nick? Any guess?
Yeah, any guesses? Anybody out there in the chat? Any guesses? Well, bring those guesses in. But without further ado, y'all know what time it is.
No.
No.
Come on, Eli got me 2 rings, but he ain't the greatest of the great.
Hey, you know what? I'm proud of you, man. You come a long way. You came a long way.
I ain't never proclaimed Eli being the greatest of the great. I just said I would take him over Aaron Rodgers in a live or die situation in the playoffs.
Oh, in a playoff situation? Oh yeah. Give me Eli.
I would take it in Lambeau too. That's how.
Shout out to AR Anthony. What's up, man? Me and Anthony, I'm gonna join Anthony on his show tomorrow. So make sure y'all tap into Press Sports on YouTube. Me and him gonna get it cracking tomorrow noon. He said, "What's the hints again? Just one more time, and then we gonna reveal this thing."
He's an all-time great, Greatest of the great. He's a Hall of Famer, but not his original team.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Nick.
That's good.
Greatest of the great. Nick.
I get with you. So,
You
hey,
know
without
what I'm saying?
further ado,
I love my Eli Manning in Big Blue, but
ooh, Drew Brees. Ooh, that's a good one.
that's a
That's a good one. He will be a Hall of Famer. He will be a Hall of Famer.
Exactly,
not in
but
there yet.
he's not.
Not in there yet, but he will be. So, without further ado, y'all know the deal. Hey, give it to him, dog. Tonight's
You're gonna be shocked at this one.
MJ Jersey reveal.
Because you guys are missing like the points here.
A very
greatest of the great.
Memorial Day jersey reveal.
Bro, greatest of the great. Who's the greatest football player you know?
Deion Sanders.
Get the fuck out of here.
Why do these haters hate me?
You see the color of hat, right?
I know. That's what I'm trying to. I'm gonna be mad because it's probably gonna be somebody that I should have known too.
Greatest football player to ever play the game.
Oh, goatness, my man Jay Rice. Wow, you. Oh my God, he got the Raiders. Jay Rice. That's why I wouldn't have never guessed that. Okay. Yep. He is the GOAT. Jay Rice is a GOAT. Okay. I wouldn't. You got me on that one. So you got me on that. I wouldn't have guessed the Raiders, Jay Rice. So, but okay. Touche. Not bad, man. Not bad.
I got some shit, man. I got some wild bullshit going on.
Yeah, you stumped me on that one. Because I was thinking, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, you got me on that one. I give it to you. So, hey, there it is.
I mean, you were on the right track with Reggie White.
I know.
I said greatest of the great, and that's a good guess, but I wouldn't put Reggie over LT.
Yeah,
but that's just me.
There you go.
And everybody else in this world.
Nah, I feel you. But hey, that was a good stumping. You got me on that one. But hey, y'all know the deal is. Hey, great Jersey boy, MJ Jersey reveal right there. And we got to keep it going. Now I'm going to set this up. No, I ain't going to set it up. We just going to play the wild card top play for the night. And this is actually came from Saturday. I saw this play. I was actually watching this whole softball game. And I was like, I got to talk about it on Monday. But look, I'm going to play the clip and I'm going to geek out for a little bit because this game was ridiculous. But take a look at what happened.
Final out of the seventh inning.
To me, it looks like a clear catch. I think you even have some interference from the Clemson players being in the field of play when Sydney Sanders was going over. I mean, both of her feet look like they're on this turf. And she actually runs into the Clemson players, too, and is still able to come away with the catch.
The question is, did she have it?
Hey, man.
That was a hell of a snag.
Not only was a hell of a snag, so the softball rules is when there's an entrance to the dugout, you got to have your feet on the outside and you can't have them touch in the dugout to get that catch. So she had to literally almost like football, like toe drag swag to get that. And Sydney Sanders, that's her name, for Oklahoma Sooners. And the reason why I wanted to geek out about that is because I love showing support to women's sports. And if anybody follows my Twitter account, Casey Wildcard on Twitter, I literally was going bananas over this game because I don't know if y'all understand, Oklahoma had to come back and win their 48th consecutive game in that. I was like, so just to put it all together, Oklahoma was up 4-0. I mean, they was dog walking Clemson. And then all of a sudden Clemson comes rolling back. And then they put 7 on the board. So they're up 7-4. And then all of a sudden, Oklahoma comes back, takes it to extra innings, and then get that win over Clemson in dramatic fashion. And it was just It was crazy. It was a crazy game. If you guys can go to YouTube, they have that whole full game on there. While it's up, I suggest y'all go watch it. I mean, it was fantastic. I mean, I don't care if it's men, women. I don't care what it is. When you see a fantastic game that goes back and forth, momentum-wise, it's phenomenal sports. And this game reminded me of the Eastern Conference Finals. And speaking of the Eastern Conference Finals, it is
before we go there,
go ahead.
Pissed me off about that Oklahoma game.
Oh, so you saw it?
Oh, I saw the game.
Okay.
I paid attention. I follow. Do you know whose record they fucking broke for consecutive wins?
Arizona.
I know. Bro, I was pulling like I don't pull for anybody which way with women's softball, bro. I just love enjoying watching it. But I was pulling for Clemson, bro. I was like, please,
I know.
Keep it at 47.
And for those who don't know about the softball scene, like Arizona's program is like a juggernaut. They've been putting out historic teams left and right for that softball women's program. And Oklahoma for the last 2 years they've been back-to-back national champions, and they're 48 in a row. 48 in a row. Y'all hear me? 48 in a row. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Even though they did lose early this season, they lost like their first game of the season. They haven't lost since.
Ridiculous, bro.
Yep, they lost the first or second game they lost, whichever one it was, and then.
But hey, MJ, you can attest to this. That game with Oklahoma Clemson was phenomenal, bro.
Yeah, yes, it was
phenomenal. So, look, I know how I know how some people feel about women's sports. Hey, it don't matter. When you see games like that, you just shut the hell up, enjoy it, sit back and watch. It was phenomenal.
Just like you kind of tune in, like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. You definitely tune in.
And you're sunk in. You're like, oh
yeah, bro. That's what I was doing. Next guy I know, I was like losing my shit. But let's get down to business. Eastern Conference Finals, Game 7. Hey, sports fans, we love hearing Game 7, but unfortunately, Game 7 did not live up. It did not live up.
Oh, sure it did.
Hey, Smitty stupid. He said, unless it's women's volleyball, I ain't interested. Hey, trust me, if you watch women's volleyball, you'll enjoy watching women's softball.
Yo, trust me, there's some hot women softball players too, bro.
Yeah,
it ain't just volleyball. So
yeah. And here's the thing. I don't want to tune into women's sports just because they're. I mean, obviously, I'm a heterosexual man, and I enjoy looking at women, but I like to watch good sports too. So it's an extra benefit that they're attractive.
Like even during the Olympics, like I love watching the women swimming, the fucking skiing, snowboard and shit like that. I watch all sorts of women. Women's sports. I'm not, I ain't sexist and just biased. Like, oh, I ain't guys, they're females. I ain't watching. I mean, WNBA, that's a different story. But
oh no, I actually watched WNBA. So hey, Smitty, they're not all lesbian. And first of all, if they all lesbian, I got enough game to flip them back, baby. Don't be mad because you ain't got enough game to flip them back. Oh, oh did I mess you up, NJ? Oh my gosh. But look, hey man, so Eastern Conference Finals game 7, man. I gotta be honest. Okay. I'm gonna get to the Heat. I'm going to get to the Heat. All right.
Got him.
But I gotta talk about the Celtics first, because this is bothering me. And damn it, MJ, how many times have we been on this damn show? And we said, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop shooting the threes. If you're not making them, gotta get those high percentage shots. Get to the paint, mid range.
I'm telling you, out of the 4 shows that we do a week, I'd say almost every show we mention this about somebody.
And more times than not, it's the Boston Celtics. And more times
that was great at halftime when Charles said it. I was like, yes.
I was dying.
Thank you.
I was dying. So 103-84 is the final. And here's the deal. 9 for 42. And that's the 3-point. That's not even their whole team as a field goal percentage. That's just their 3-point shooting.
They missed what, their first 14, 13?
They went 0 for 10 in the first quarter. They went 0 for 10 in the first quarter. And after that first quarter was ended, I said, oh, well, hell. I already know how this game is about.
They didn't make one. They was like 0 for 14 till they made one.
MJ. All right, so here it is. What's up, Gino? Yeah, hey, Gino, he was on our Twitter Spaces this past weekend, so I was glad he was able to join us. Yeah, hey man, I was thinking about you, man, because I remember how down you was on Saturday after that buzzer beater. And don't get me wrong, I thought Boston had all the momentum. You first of all, you climb out of an 0-3 hole. You're going back home to Game 7. You got all the momentum. You just won in a dramatic fashion. And I thought you had all the momentum, and I thought you would show up tonight. You didn't show up. And stop. Celtics fans, I don't want to hear shit. Anybody else, I don't want to hear shit about Jason Tatum's ankle. I don't. Injuries happen.
When you play 42 minutes,
I don't want to hear. Thank you, MJ. If his ankle was that bad, why'd he play that much? Why didn't he come out right on the spot? Or the next dead ball foul? He never even came out. MJ, here's the crazy thing. He was milking it too. If his ankle was that bad, he literally on offense was just standing in the corner or standing at the 3-point line waiting for the ball to get to him. He literally was non-existent. So if he's that bad, and this is what I love. I'm gonna pull up the tweet, precisely what I said. I said, Jason Tatum injury early. Coach Spo gotta exploit that. And what did Coach Spo do? He's gonna be a Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right. Matter of fact, you can put him in right now. I don't give a damn. Eric Spoelstra did exactly what coach is supposed to do. They was like, we gonna run a pick and roll with Tatum trying to defend it every time, attacked it. So I'm looking at Boston, and I'm looking at Joe Mazzulla. Now shout out to my man Anthony Roger. Let me shout out to my man AR, because he said it. He was like, "Yo, I think Joe Mazzulla could possibly get fired in the way that he's been coaching." And you know what? At first, I was like, I could understand it. I probably wouldn't clip him that soon, but now I understand what AR is saying. I think you gotta consider it. And the reason why I think you gotta consider it is because you look at how Boston played in this whole playoffs. They played with their food. You know, they were literally doing things that was very uncharacteristic. Like what are we doing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to the Miami side on this in a minute, Double J. But you're right. Caleb Martin earned himself a bag, and not a penny less. You feel me? So, oh yeah, Caleb Martin definitely earned him. Matter of fact, Caleb Martin should be the. I don't know if they gave him the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, but he should be the Conference Finals MVP. I don't know, man. This is just. You picked the wrong time to keep jacking up all these threes. And I see Jay's comment. He says, yeah, they deserve to stay home because it was just bad. I saw Jaylen Brown. They're down, I think, 17 or 18 in the fourth quarter. It's 10 minutes left. He jacked a three literally as soon as they crossed the half court line. They still probably got like 16 seconds left on the shot clock, and he jacks up a three. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I'm looking at Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's going to be used. He's going to get a lot of blame. Jaylen Brown's going to get a lot of blame because they're going to be like, well, Jason Tatum ankle was hurt. You should have stepped up.
Well, he was stepping up in the very beginning that I remember. Because I remember I was watching part of the game with my buddy, and I said, "Is somebody gonna put a body on Jaylen Brown?" Because he was scoring at will like the first couple minutes of the game. Guess maybe he slowed up.
That's wild, bro.
Check the box score.
Like it's absolutely wild. Because I mean, I don't. What kind of?
I mean, he had 19. He had 19. I mean, he put up 23 shots and he only made fucking 8. So
yeah. Well, he made it start. He made it started off hot, but he went bad at the wrong time. Oh yeah, I'm with you, Jay. Eight turnovers. It'll kill you. It'll kill you. That's bad, bro. That's bad business. That's bad business. Yep. And I saw more.
2 from Smart, 2 from Tatum, 8 from Brown. Yeah.
Yeah, but Derek White was the only thing that kept him in this game. Derek White was the only thing that kept him in this game.
He shot fucking 5 of 12 though.
But I'm saying, but that's my point, MJ. He didn't play well. He was their best offensive threat.
Yeah,
that's my point.
Yeah, you got a point.
Derek White was their best offensive. Anytime you see Derek White be your best offensive producer on a squad like Boston, oh, you're in trouble. And that's not a dig at Derek White. I'm not digging at him. All I'm saying is you got Jaylen Brown, you got Jason Tatum on your squad, and Derek White is the best offensive producer in Game 7? Come on, man. And look.
And Jaylen Brown had more turnovers than the entire Miami Heat starting 5. 8-7. Ain't that something, right? Yeah, I.O.W had 4, and then Butler, Martin, and Vincent all had 1, and then Strus had 0.
I'm at a loss for words on. This was a team that was just in the finals. This is the same roster, and this is my main point on why I think Mazzulla got to go. Because you literally had the same roster that was just in the finals, and you can't even get back to the finals. I mean, they went 6 games with Atlanta. They went 6 games with Philly, and they went 7 with Miami. On paper, they're the better team.
Didn't they go 7 with Philly also? Wasn't Philly up 3-2?
Oh yeah, you're right. They went 7 with Philly. So, but that brings me back to my main point. If Boston they're the better team on all 3 on those papers against Miami, Philly, and Atlanta, and they went 6-7-7. Hey, let me ask you this: I get the workplace romance, Ime Udoka. I get it. You know, it was somebody's wife, somebody important's wife. I get it. But look at the difference between Mazzulla and Ime Udoka. Because I'm willing to make a case that the Celtics got here despite of Mazzulla, and they got here because it was the same roster from last year. Because it's not a horrible team.
No, not by any means.
You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this: Mazzulla, your GM of the Boston Celtics. We're coming off the finals last year, going into the summer, and then Ime Udoka has the little situation, the in-house romance. You fire him? You suspend him for a year and open him up to go to Houston? He's down in Houston. All I'm saying is me personally. Oh, you boink somebody's wife? I mean, I'll suspend you for a little bit, but I'm not getting rid of you. They suspended him a whole year and pretty much left it open for him to go find another job. The moment they put the interim tag off of Joe Mazzulla, they open it up for Ime Udoka to go get another job. MJ, are you making that decision?
I would not have let Udoka go, but depending on how high up this goes, maybe they did not want to see him in that organization no more.
That's true. That's right.
You know, he could have really fucked up some relationships there by this happening. Him and her.
No doubt.
It's that's a to me that's a touchy line, you know, because I don't know all the facts, you know, about like what went down.
Yeah,
if you suspend the guy, I mean, if you suspend the guy for a year, keep it at that. You know, don't attach anything to it. Just suspend him for the year. and then have him resume his role the following year.
I wouldn't even suspended him that long, bro.
I'm just saying, if that is the case, if you want him as your coach, you suspend him for a year or whatever it was, but you don't attach it to where you could go find another job, in the meantime.
I hear you.
Like, you are our coach going forward, but we don't want to see you around here. Handle this shit. Let this shit blow over. Then you can come back.
Hey, man.
But then there might be some of the bosses that say opposite. Like, nah, this dude's got to go, man. He was fucking so and so's wife, and some feelings got hurt.
Hey, Double J, wow. Hey, me personally, I'd have been like, wait, we just got to the finals? So this work romance was before the finals? Oh, well, y'all keep it going, man. Hey, Ime, just make sure you get us to the finals again, and you can boy my wife all you want, bro. Hey, dog. Hey, man. Hey, I know.
Hey, maybe this exec was so cooped into his work and his Celtics that he did not, didn't ham slam her once in a while. And she was probably like, you know what? She probably been looking for it, And then here comes Ume, hey, hey, you wanna? Okay, boom, done.
Hey, you want to know the crazy part? They only got caught because Shorty was talking on the ring, or she was talking on the phone outside the door, and hubby saw it, and hubby heard her talking on the phone from the ring doorbell. That's how they got caught.
Oh my Lord!
So she went outside.
Ringcom got his ass,
bruh. So Shorty thought she was apparently being real secretive and didn't even bother to think like, yo, maybe I shouldn't talk in front of the ring camera. And that's what got her, dog.
Wow.
Hey, Jason shouting for the tree. You can't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Gotta play some Project Pata. Hey, but for real though, I get it. It's a corporate setting. You can't be, fraternizing. Well, okay. They say
take it back.
Yeah, I got to take it back because I can't lie. I didn't had little situations at work a time or two before. I mean, look, the fact of the matter is when you work with certain individuals and you see them on a regular basis, you see them more than your families. Work relationships are bound to happen. It was consensual. It is what it is. I don't know. I just me. Hey, Smitty, you might be right because I think Boston they're going to use tonight's game as a reason why to move off of Jaylen Brown, because both Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are both up for supermax deals, supermax, so they can get in upwards of 250 to almost 300 million a piece.
There's a team that plays in MSG that could use a guy like Jaylen Brown.
Oh, you think he look good in the Knicks with them?
Absolutely good. Oh yeah,
that's fair. If he'd be more consistent, he can't play like he did tonight, bro. In clutch moments, that was trash. That was horrible.
I would take him over RJ any day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Okay, I could rock with you on that one. I could rock with you on that one. I would definitely take him over RJ Barrett. I'm with you on that one. Not saying RJ can't play. I've been waiting for it, and I'm not getting it. Nope, not at all. But no. Oh yeah, expect Ime Udoka to make a plan to possibly get Jaylen Brown to Houston and put him with those young boys down there because they are still a very young squad, and so is Jaylen Brown's still what, 24, 25, so he's still relatively young still, but he would be the veteran on that squad, which is nuts. So I don't know, man. I did not like the way Boston approached this game. It was bad shot selection. It was bad defense. It was just bad choices all around. Like, come on, man. You're shooting 26% from the 3-point line and you keep shooting them? What are you doing? this to me, that's on Missoula. My thing is
honestly, like their best run was like the beginning of the game.
Yeah, and that was it.
It was winning like 11-4 or something like that. And the next thing you know, it's 16-11.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And that was the end of that.
Yeah. And that run didn't even last long. Nope. So I'm with you on that. That was their best run. But let's flip this to the Miami side. Give me some of the things that you saw that Miami did well that you really loved and why they deserve to win this game.
Number one, Jimmy showed up when Jimmy needed to show up.
Fair.
Caleb Martin showed up.
Oh my gosh.
Early on, as I'm watching, and I'm watching Bam I.O.W play, and he's missing every short shot he was taking.
Hey, real quick. Hey, hold on, real quick. MJ, I'm glad you brought his name up because I need to say this. I need to get it off my chest. Bam Adebayo is one of the softest motherfuckers I've ever seen in the paint. That dude is putting soft. I'm like, bro, stop trying to fade away like you Dirk Nowitzki. Trying to shoot the step back fade away. Yo, go towards the cup.
And we talking softest pudding after it already kicked in from Bill Cosby. Not the pudding beforehand, it's that pudding afterwards. Where everything is fucking mushy.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
That's how soft he is.
Bro, I was screaming. Yo, wifey got mad at me. She was like, yo, calm down. I was like, my bad. I was like, well, babe, this dude is soft as shit, dog. Like, he is literally like, Bam. He had Derek White guarding him. And he's trying to fade away post move like he Dirk Nowitzki. I'm like, bro, if you don't body this dude up and go to the cup, bro, I agree. I'm glad he can rebound. I'm glad he can rebound. I'm glad Bam can play defense. I'm glad he can do that. But go ahead with what you were saying. I didn't mean to cut you off, but you said Bam, and it triggered me, bro. It triggered me. I'm sorry. It triggered me. Yeah,
that man did not show up.
Well, I give Bam credit. He'll still rebound and protect the rim, and he'll do other things. But my thing is like
no, just no. Dude, he's playing down low, bro. He's playing down low, and he's missing 4-foot shots.
Yeah, he was
fucking layups. He's missing these easy mid-range shots that when he played against the Knicks, he was unconscious.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Wide open shots, and you're fucking missing.
I'm with you.
You know, so if you're, Miami, not that they're lucky they won this game, so they fucking blew them out. But if Miami didn't win this series, he would be the one to be looked at.
Oh, ooh, you damn right.
You know, not Jimmy. They would talk about Jimmy doing Jimmy things. They would talk about how Caleb stepped up. You know, Lowry did his veteran things that he does. Doesn't show up much in the stat books, but Lowry's out there, causing havoc on the floor.
Yeah, which I got to give Kyle Lowry his credit because I've always kind of been down on Kyle Lowry. I always thought he wasn't consistent enough offensive producer. He'll facilitate, he'll play defense, he'll be a nuisance on the defensive side. I always just thought he was too inconsistent with his jump shot. But hey, you're right. I think he made plays when it mattered. But yeah, man, Bam, you bring up a great point. Had Miami lost this series, Bam would have been in the shoes that Jaylen Brown is in right now. They'd be like, bro, where you disappearing to? You gonna keep disappearing? All right, we'll disappear on to another team, boy.
So how quick they moved off of what's his name?
Yeah,
Hassan White. What's it?
Hassan Whiteside. Yep.
Whiteside.
Yep.
And that dude was what, defensive MVP? I think 1 year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, or at least in the runnings for a Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, some
he might have won it. I can't remember for sure.
Look how quick they moved off of him.
Hey, Italy Jet, remind us: Did Hassan Whiteside win Defensive Player of the Year when he was with y'all? I can't remember, but I do know that he was a flash in the pan, and then next you know he's out from Portland, and then next you know he's out the league. So that kind of gives you an idea how his career went. But I give him credit; he made it to the league. But yeah, I think Bam would have been talking in the same breath as Whiteside, be like, "Yo, what are you doing?"
Yeah, he did win one.
Okay, yeah,
I thought so. Yeah, but how quickly he moved off.
Hey, hats off to the Heat, but let's do the way too early predictions because the finals are going to be going off on June 1st, which that would be Thursday, I do believe. Yeah, Thursday. The 30. Yeah, Thursday. Nuggets, Heat. Who do you got? What game? Game 5, game 6, game 7, and which team? You're way too early prediction.
I got Denver.
Okay.
And I don't think this is going to be close.
Oh, really?
I think Miami's going to be tired, shot their load. Jimmy can only do so much. You can't count on Caleb Martin having this big of a series again.
They're going to need to.
You don't know what you're going to get out of, bitch ass Bam. Duncan Robinson's a hit or miss. No, but fuck Miami. I'm not rooting for them to win. So with that being said, I'm going with Denver in 5.
I'm actually going Denver in 6. I think Denver.
That was the toss up, but I went with 5 winning it on their home court.
Well, I don't see a sweep. I just think Miami plays too tough. Spoelstra is too good of a coach to get swept.
I think Denver's taking the first 2 games. They're gonna go back to Miami 2-0.
I'm about to shock you. I think Miami gets game 1. And the only reason why I say this is because Miami's on a roll. They're feeling real. They're on a high right now, winning game 7. And not only that, 10 days rest, which I think is phenomenal in basketball. It gives your body time to heal. But that also can mean just a little bit of rust for the Denver Nuggets. So yes, there it is. Momentum. That's what I'm talking about. And
I do stand by momentum, but not this time.
Not in this one.
Denver is different, man. They are a different team than anybody Miami has faced.
Oh, they are. They're damn good.
Jokic is going to eat them alive because there's nobody on Miami that can stop him.
If Bam come with this soft shit like he did tonight, oh yeah, they're getting killed.
I don't care what defense Bam shows up with. He ain't stopping the Joker. Not stopping him. You double on him, you gonna kick it to Murray. You try to double on Murray, you gonna kick it to Porter Jr. Double on him, you're gonna kick it to Aaron Gordon. Double on him, he's gonna kick it back to Jokic. So they got the way they move the ball around too. They don't just settle. They play fundamental basketball, inside out, inside out. I think Miami's gonna have a problem with that.
Hey, Miami Heat, all hands on deck.
That's exactly what you're gonna need.
This is
you might need to go call up Tim Hardaway and Alonzo Mourning.
I was about to say Zoe. Better call Zoe. Better call Zoe.
Better call D Wade and better call. Matter of fact, go back. Go call Steve Smith.
Go get Dan. Go get Dan Marley at retirement, bro.
Steve Smith will bang you threes all day.
Go get them all, dog. I'm just saying, all hands on deck. All hands on deck for Miami, man. But here's why I think they at least get game 1, because just with that momentum in that 10 days rest, and I think that the Heat might still that, like I said, one of those games from Denver, and they'll get a home game. Other than that, it's all Denver. I just think Denver's just too damn good right now. They're too good.
Way too good. Way too good.
Nuggets get disrespected a lot. Joker is a great player, but can't play defense, and he doesn't have good stamina.
Doesn't have good stamina. Yo, the dude will play 35 minutes and give you 40, 20, and 15. How much more you want from him? You want him to play 40 minutes and put up 50, 25, and 30 on you?
Well, duh, MJ. That's the type of... Come on, man. You never be satisfied. Give us more.
For a big man? Shit. I'll take his stamina on my team.
Well, I'll say this. This is where Bam, and shout out to Melvin Wall, Man Down Sports, because he played the clip of what KG said, how to play Jokic. Okay, so here's what Bam has to do. He got to wear his big ass out. And that means when they play that pick and roll, he need to be on them. And I'm talking about wearing it pretty much, going through the screen with him.
Joker gonna hurt him.
Yeah, but in the transition, if Bam's gonna have to do his wind sprints, and he needs to get down to the other end of the court, be like, yo, give me the ball, and make Jokic run. He needs to make Jokic run. You know what I'm saying? He needs to make Jokic run. He needs to gas that big mother Joker out. And that's the only way that they're going to win. Because I think with the Nuggets, and don't get me wrong, I love Jamal Murray. I absolutely love Jamal Murray. I think he's phenomenal. And this has been one of those nights or one of those years where Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Jokic are all healthy. They're all healthy. And that comes up with a problem for Miami. Because, first of all, I ain't even supposed to be in this moment. Let's be quite honest about it.
Nope.
They're not supposed to be in this moment. So, hey, shout out to the Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers, Miami Heat, both 8 seeds, both in their respective finals.
Both going to lose their respective finals.
Yeah, I mean, Florida Panthers got their hands full with the Golden Nuggets of Las Vegas. They look tough. But I will say
if it was the Golden Nuggets, I would be all for you, but it's Golden Knights.
Golden Nuggets, Golden Knights.
Golden Nuggets, go place the bet on Golden Knights.
Hey, they golden, all right? And so and I will say this about the Florida Panthers. I'll give them their credit. They was down 3-1 and they beat Boston in the first round. So they came back to win. So they can play. They can ball.
Who?
They beat Boston Bruins in round 1. Boston. Hey, it's been a bad postseason in hockey and basketball for Boston fans. I know it's been tough. It's been tough. It's okay. But no,
your lip has been quivering.
I can't.
We're supposed to win.
But you know what? If there's going to be a coach that can get the Heat to do it, it has to be Spoelstra. You know, they got it. It's got to be Spoelstra that I think can give because I would take him over Mike Malone coaching easily.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't even think.
I wouldn't even think twice.
Yeah, thank you. I wouldn't even think twice.
Nope.
So I give the Heat the advantage right there. Coaching matters. We've always talked about this on the show. Coaching matters. So I would give the Heat the advantage right there. We'll see what Eric Spoelstra can because I think this is going to be Eric Spoelstra's probably greatest coaching moment if he wins this finals. Because I mean, I'm looking at this matchup on paper, and I'm having a hard time seeing, a championship going to Miami, going against Denver. I just don't see it.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying Nuggets in 6 until further notice, until I see the Heat actually be like, oh, well, damn. Okay.
Nuggets in 5, and I stand on it.
Okay. Let me ask you this. It probably won't be our last time. Let me ask you this. Is there...
I thought you were going to ask me, did Aaron Judge hit 2 home runs tonight? I was going to tell you, yeah, he did.
I mean, I like the way you tried to finesse that in there, though. That was... Bravo.
Gotcha.
Bravo.
Just let everyone know, yes, he did.
So Nick Nurse won a championship in Toronto, 2019. Has since lost his job with Toronto, but got hired today in Philly. Let me ask you this, MJ. Does it matter?
No. No. Is he that much of an upgrade?
From Doc?
Yeah.
I mean, both won a championship. Obviously, Doc's was a little bit longer ago.
I think Doc has more knowledge. Not saying Nick Nurse doesn't, but with the way that team is constructed right now,
I'll say Doc Rivers has coached as an NBA coach longer, so he would probably have more experience. Yeah.
You know, if you were to be asked right now, who do you want coaching? Who would you rather have coaching the team? Just any team in general. Would you want Doc Rivers as your coach, or would you want Nick Nurse?
I'll probably go Doc.
Okay.
And that's with the stigma of him not closing the door in the playoffs.
Correct. So I don't see this move as a game changer per se.
I don't either.
I don't see it so much as an upgrade. You know, maybe he runs a different style than Doc does. You know, I'm not sure.
I see it as a linear move.
Yeah. I don't see like that big disparity between them two. Like, oh shit, they hired Nick Nurse. Like, it's like, nah, they hired Nick Nurse.
Yeah.
Similar resume. I guess all right. I mean, and that's my opinion. Like, I guess it's an all right move.
Yeah.
It's not a
wow.
It didn't blow me out the water. It didn't like shock the shit out of me. Like, oh wow, they got Nick Nurse. Like,
yeah. When I heard
you
it,
knew you knew he was gonna get another job somewhere.
Oh yeah, he was. It was just where.
Yeah, exactly. I think Philly could have waited it out a little bit. You know,
I would have called Mark Jackson. I don't care what nobody say.
You ain't got no argument for me. You haven't had an argument with me since he got blackballed. There's no argument.
I would call Mark
Jackson. He should still be coaching Golden State, but that's another day, another topic we go on.
That's another day, another discussion. I'll say this. Mark, I got the munchies. Yeah, I probably do. I'm gonna say this. So I'll give Nick Nurse his credit. Oh man, you won a NBA championship against a hobbled Golden State Warriors, with your superstar Kawhi Leonard, who was actually healthy, and Lowry played, Van Fleet played out of his mind, and Siakam played out of his mind. And ever since then, I ain't heard shit from Siakam. Siakam. Exactly. I haven't. Kyle Lowry's on a different team.
You mean Mike Lowry?
Mike Lowry.
Officer Mike Lowry. He gone.
Van Fleet was the only one that was left there. My thing is I think he won that championship because the circumstances fit their team perfect.
What are you saying? If Golden State was 100% healthy, they beat Toronto? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, come on. KD, no Clay. Clay got hurt. KD got hurt.
That's the point I'm trying to make. That's what you're telling me. Yeah, you're right. Circumstances changed big time.
All I'm saying, the circumstances favored Nick Nurse and the Raptors that year. It did.
I mean, in all actuality, like, you can't take it away from them.
Oh no,
I'm not. Look at it for what it was and who it was. They knocked off the mighty Warriors.
I'm just
putting go look at the box score.
I'm just putting it into context. If that was 100% healthy Warriors team, there's no way they're winning that finals.
Nope.
So I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm gonna die on that hill. You can't convince me otherwise. And then we see. So here's my main point. We seen Nick Nurse coach with superstars. We seen Nick Nurse coach without superstars. Now, when he coached with superstars, he gets in finals, wins a championship. When he's not coaching with superstars, he's barely making playoffs. That's all I'm saying. That's just an observation. I'm just making an observation. I'm telling you what I saw from Nick Nurse when he was a head coach for the Toronto Raptors, when he had superstars and when he didn't. Now he has a superstar.
Well, if he wants to win in Philly, Harden's got to go.
I don't even know if Harden even wants to be there anymore, bro.
He's got the player option. Let's see if he turns down that player option.
But right? He has a player option. But here's my bigger point. I think it's beyond him. And what I mean is, haven't we seen so better players mean more success? Never thought that. No, that's not my point. I'm just saying we've seen Nick Nurse coach with superstars and when he hasn't. I'm just making an observation. I'm not saying that just because he had better superstars on his team that he was going to win that championship. No, I still think they would have lost it had that was 100% Golden State team. What I'm saying is that I think him taking the job as Philly, I think he's going to end up in the same situation as Doc Rivers, who is a great coach he's replacing. Because
it's going to be his fault if they don't win.
Oh, of course it is.
You know what I mean?
Because
it's not going to be the players. It's not going to be the players' fault. Somebody's the coach.
Thank you, MJ. You're following me. But because they're not going to put the blame on Embiid. No. They refuse to. No. For some reason, that organization is refusing to put the blame on Embiid. And this is why I'm saying it's bigger than Nick Nurse. This is literally Nick Nurse is going to become a victim of his circumstances. He's going to be a victim just like Brett Brown, just like Doc Rivers. Because Embiid is not being held accountable, and he's not being held to a standard that a superstar held, that an MVP is supposed to be held to.
Yep.
When you have those standards, you know, when you are held to that and you actually follow through with it,
when you're held accountable, period,
you get more than one MVP. When you're held accountable on that type of level and you follow through, you get finals appearances. You get opportunities to win championships. You get a possibility to mark that off your resume to be a champion. It's when you are held to a superstar level type of accountability and you follow through with it. I don't care what nobody say. I can't erase your disappearance in Game 6 and Game 7 against Boston while you're the MVP. I can't erase it. That's going to stick with me for forever. Because my thing is you just got another coach fired who's a good coach.
Correct. Now let me back this up.
Okay.
Is it Embiid's fault that Doc got fired?
Hell yes. Come on.
Or is it the team killing James Harden? Where rumor was that him and he did not get along well with him. So it was basically, it's either me or him.
MJ, let me ask you this to really answer your question. When it all comes down,
I just don't like. I mean, I don't like Embiid either, but Harden, I'm just not a Harden fan.
Me neither. But my main point is,
he's a team killer.
At the end of the day, when you have an MVP, current, reigning, defending MVP on your team, I'm not looking at nobody else.
Yep,
I'm looking at you.
But I'm just saying, like, for getting him fired, I wouldn't say that it was Embiid's fault so much. Embiid's fault for why they lost games 6 and 7 disappeared, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think Harden being in Morey's back pocket,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Come on, you know.
Yeah.
If there's chatter that, you know, some guys don't like Doc Rivers and his coaching style, you know, and some of these young guys, and you know, maybe MB wasn't on it, you know, on the rumblings, you know, so you get them going to Moray about him, you know. Next thing you know, all right, dude, you know, you're gone. We appreciate you that you've been you know, over the last 4 years, the third winningest coach here in the NBA. But you know, you got to get the fuck here.
Hey, I like how you put that together. That was nice. That was nice. And matter of fact, we're gonna leave it on that note. That's the way how we're gonna end the show right there with the mic drop from Jersey boy MJ. So hey man, I love it. Hey man, if y'all miss any portions of the show, please just go back to I.O.W Sports Network on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification, let you know every time we drop new content. And then, of course, follow us everywhere else on social media platforms. I.O.W Sports Network on Facebook and the Instagram. I.O.W Sports 1 on Twitter. And, hey, y'all can holler at me and MJ on there. KC Wildcard Mar on the Twitter. MJ, tell them when they can find you out on the Twitter, my guy.
Catch me at Jersey Boy MJ. You know, it's Jersey with a Z. Jersey Boy MJ at Twitter.
Yes, and please
go back. Still getting a little acclimated to it, you know. But
hey, I saw you active on there tonight. I saw you active on there tonight.
I'm trying to get there, you know. Nick and his
you gonna get there,
you know.
Hey, and make sure
shit, you know.
And make sure y'all catch the beginning of this show. Definitely check out the Jersey Boy MJ Jersey Reveal. That was a good one. That was a good one today. So make sure y'all tap into that. But hey, we gonna get up out of here. Great show. Y'all know where to find us. Hey, and until then, y'all make sure y'all tap in tomorrow at episode 318, another edition of the I.O.W Sports Late Night Owl edition. And
one more point, like you said in the beginning of the show, thank you to all the servicemen and women around the world. Mm-hmm. Whether you're here or not, we thank you.
Sure
Without
do.
you, we can't do what we do.
Sure do. So. And that's how we're going to close the book on a Memorial Day with a great show and a big old salute to our armed services. So, hey, man, y'all come back tomorrow. Y'all enjoy y'all Taco Tuesday, and we're going to get it cracking like always. Hey, man, peace and love, y'all. It's been real. Peace. Yeah.
Silent Hill, TDS. Hitchhikers.
Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers, load across the scene is dangerous. Aggressive like behavior, couple monsters from my neighbors. Resisting human nature, persistently getting greater. Blood chase like the Terminator. Fire up the green, I need it, increase the dopamine. Feel better, so I kill better. Doped up for cocaine. Woman like I never had a home, so I'm all alone.